Hello guys, welcome once again to my channel for our usual weekly analysis. Adelola Shokoya here. If this is your first time, my name is Adelola Shokoya. Every week we look at the Forex market, we look at commodity, we look at indices, we look at crypto, throughout the week, to see what the market is going to do. So but this week is before I move on, I need to quickly say this week a market analysis actually sponsored by Forex for You. Forex for You is a beautiful broker. They've been around. As a matter of fact, they are celebrating their 16th year. I've been using them for quite a while, for more than 10 years now. They've never, anytime you place your withdrawal, you get your money, deposit and all that. And, they don't play around. It's a very good broker. And they've been around for a while. As you can see, they are celebrating their 16th year. So they are sponsoring this week weekly analysis, market analysis. And there's some giveaway at the end of this video. I need you to stick around. We are giving out some funded Forex for You accounts that you can, to followers of this channel. So, and I'm going to be telling you how you can win, one of the accounts, So, but before we go, before we do that, let's quickly look at the market together. So, this weekend, last week, that was this is DXY. Like we normally do, we look at DXY and we look at what the market is doing before, what the market has done, and what the market is likely to do this week. You remember last week, on DXY, I said when we had price, I think we are here last week on Sunday. Price was here, and I said that you should be careful buying right away. Like I always say in this on this channel, don't buy at the what at resistance. If you've been listening to me, don't buy at resistance and don't sell what at support. As you can see, I'm actually on the daily time frame. If you have sold at support right here, this is what you are going to be having. You see that reversal. You'll be having a lot of that by now. Maybe if you don't use, unfortunately, if you don't use stop loss, your account would have been gone. All right. So that's why it's very important to always wait for pullback. Last week I said that if I'm trading this, I don't always trade DXY, but I just always look at it for analysis. That if I'm trading DXY, I won't be buying here. We ended the week last week Friday here for DXY, and then we had this pullback before price continue. All right. DXY is still looking very bullish though. All right. So this week, as time goes on, also because of the way the week ended, actually, if you go, let's go to the weekly time frame on DXY. There's a push up. Although this resistance still holds. Okay. So you see that if you're trading, I advise you also don't forget, don't buy it right away. You wait for a pullback. You go to your lower time frame on 4 hour or the 1 hour time frame. I've explained, how you can market entry very well, over and over on this channel. And I also explain it on my course. I'll be dropping the link to my course, below. All right, so moving on. So you want to wait for a pullback, before you take your buy, or you wait for a break of this resistance. You wait for a break and retest. Don't forget that, like I always say, after each break, market, has the habit of retesting. You might have something like this that look like this, and then it comes out before we have that uptrend. So you want to wait for for something that looks like before you jump on your buy. All right, for the DXY. All right, so moving on. So let's quickly look at gold. All right, don't forget, I'll be talking about how you can win a free account that has that already has money in it on Forex for You. So, and I'll be talking about that at the end of this video, so ensure you stick around. All right, so moving on. So looking at gold, we saw what gold did. Gold has been bullish this week after this bounce from this trend line. Last week we talked about it, and it's been pushing forward ever since. If you go to the weekly time frame also for gold, you see that we have we actually ended the week in a bullish format. It looking like gold is going to continue this uptrend. We might have this uptrend continue for gold. Although we have something that looks like I'm not going to consider this place as a resistance. I'll rather come and look at this place at 1,985. That look like that's look like a price point that gold will be battling. All right. So for gold this week, I will be looking for pullbacks before I buy. I'll actually be looking for pullback before I buy. Talking about gold, I'm looking for pullback before I buy. All right. So moving on. So let's look at EURUSD. EURUSD, I actually don't want to waste too much time this week. All right, because like I said, this analysis for this week is sponsored by Forex for you. All right. So I would say that let's look at what EURUSD is doing. Don't forget last week we spoke about USD. I'm actually on the weekly time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame. Last week, we ended the week at this spot where my cursor is right about here, and then I said I will see a pullback before we crash, before price came back, came back down, because EURUSD is super bullish. Bearish right now. If you look at the weekly time frame, the daily time frame. If I go to the weekly time frame, you say the same thing. We ended last week, the previous week, with this bearish candlestick, and I said, and we are sitting on the support, and I was saying that you don't try to sell right away after market open on Sunday, that you wait for a pullback, and we had 3 days of pullback. This resistance actually holds, so there's a rejection at this resistance, and we saw that price has come back to the support. So for this week, I will be waiting for a break of the support before I shoot a sell, or if I see a proper pullback like we had last week. But I don't expect us to have, almost to have this kind of pullback this week, this new week. But like I said, market will always do what it will do. So, I'll just be waiting. Like I always say, it's very important to wait for market to do what it wants to do before you jump on it. All right. So we might either have a break of this support that coincides with this trend line. Okay, we might have a break of this support. We have a retest, and then we have a continuation. Because the next price point for EURUSD to the downside is 1.06. All right, so I'm seeing EURUSD ending, approaching this area, either this week or before the end of this new month. Okay, so I'll be looking for opportunity to say EURUSD either when we break out, or when we have a pullback, a significant pullback, and I see a continuation to the downside, I'll be jumping on that sell for EURUSD. So for pounds USD also, pounds USD and EURUSD, they are the same, they behave the same. Okay, if you go to the daily time frame also, last week also we were sitting on a support. We actually break this support has been holding EURUSD, pounds USD for some time. That was last week. This one that was there before. I don't know what happened. Give me a minute, guys. Let me quickly. I think this was. We have a support here initially. Okay, let me do this. I think this is okay. This was where the support was. So we actually last week that was on Friday 2 weeks ago. So we breached this support, this minor support around there, and then in the new week we bounced off from this support. All right. So there's a rejection here. This resistance holds, and then we came back. So I'm also looking for a continuation of this move to the downside for pounds USD. Looking at this week. All right. So for pounds USD, I'll be looking for either a pullback, a proper pullback, and to look for the continuation of that downtrend, or a breakout of this support, a break and retest of this support. Have a break and retest, and then we continue to the downside. All right. So pounds USD is also super bearish. So I would say that. So like I said, if you notice that I really didn't talk about Bitcoin, is because I don't want this video to be too long. Like I said earlier, this weekly analysis is actually sponsored by Forex for you, as you can see. So now we have 10 accounts that we want to give away. 10 accounts is $25 per account. They are cents account, and in those accounts, that means because they are cents account, and each account contains $25. That means you'll be seeing 2,500 cents. Okay, so what that means is that you want to that is pardon me, that will be showing 25,000 cents right now. So that will be showing 25,000 cents, because so I would said that so what you want to do, sorry, pardon me, that will actually be showing 2,500 2,500 cents, pardon me. So and there are 10 accounts that we are giving away. So to participate and to qualify, what I need you to do is to, number one of the things you will do, I'll be dropping the registration link. Okay, this is what it's going to look like. All right. So I'll be dropping it in the comment section and in my description section below this video. So you sign up with that, you sign up. So we'll be picking 10 people. All right. So you sign up with that registration link, and then you get verified. Okay. You also follow, this channel if you have not followed me on this channel. So those are the criteria I'm going to be looking at. You register with that channel, the first thing you have to register with the link I'm going to be dropping in the description below. The second thing is you follow me on this channel. Also, you also follow me on Twitter. I'm going to be dropping my Twitter, handle also in the description below. So follow me on Twitter. So I'll be picking 10 people, 10 lucky people. And as soon as we pick them, I'm going to send you a DM on Twitter, or we send you an email, okay, to let you know that you have won. All right. So Forex for You has promised to continue with us so we're doing this once a month. So probably by next month, I hope that we'll do more, maybe more than 10 people. But for now, we're having 10 people. I really want to say this: don't look at the account that is small. With what is going on with prop firms around, this period, like I've always advocated, it's very, very important that you get an account that you can grow. All right, that way you can approach investors. It will shock you that if you trade a 2,500 cent account for a year, and then you are consistent with it, and let's say you have a year statement of account, it will be easy for you to approach somebody to invest in you so that you can trade. All right. So so that's the purpose of that, to encourage you to, especially for those that have the skills, but they don't have the funds to trade. So going forward, we'll be doing this like once or twice a month. All right. So ensure you do what I ask you to do. Just follow the instructions. So, and then I'll be picking the phone, and I'll be picking 10 random people. All right. If you don't win this period, don't worry. We are going to be having another one. All right. So I'll be seeing you in the next video. Thank you.